What's up guys, and welcome back to Veggie on Pennies. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Alexia and I like to share easy, vegan and simple recipes to help you live healthy while being frugal. So as you can tell by the title of this video, today I'm going to be sharing with you 10 easy eco-friendly hacks if you're just starting out in the eco-friendly journey, or you're just a beginner, or you don't really have like that much of a green thumb or eco-conscious mind, but you just want to know like easy swaps that you can do today, right now, this very moment, that is just going to make your life a little bit more greener and help the planet a little bit more. So before we get started, just make sure that you guys like this video and also subscribe to my channel for more content coming very soon. And let's just go ahead and jump right into the first tip. First tip I have for you guys is utilizing more glass containers. So when I say glass, I mean mason jars, I mean glass Tupperwares. We were big on plastic before, like buying all those plastic containers to like store our leftovers or our food for lunches, or even like leftover sauces or dressing. We would just always put them in plastic containers, which is not really good because first of all they're made out of plastic, and even if it is reusable, which is a little bit better than like using disposable every time, I just know that I prefer using glass because it's more durable, it doesn't stain like plastic does. So yeah, that would be the first swap that you can easily make. The second tip I want to talk about is produce bags. I know these tips can be a little bit basic, but honestly this video is like for the complete beginner. I personally bought my grocery bags at the grocery store. They were selling them, so you can get the grocery bags to like carry your groceries, and you can also get the small produce bags so that when you go get your produce in bulk, like eggplants or like peppers or anything like that, instead of grabbing the plastic one that the store provides, you just grab your reusable one and you can just put your things in there. Anything that you buy in bulk, you can like put it in there. And some bags will even have a tag with the weigh, so that if you're buying stuff in bulk, they're gonna weigh it and they're gonna tar the weight, and it's gonna be like all nice and you don't have to pay extra. So this is really a nice way to easily reduce your plastic consumption, because every time you go grocery shopping you don't have to get the one that the store provides. So that's an easy swap for you. Third one I want to talk about is metal straws. I know there was a big rage with like plastic straws like last year with like all the turtles and like Save the Turtles. Everyone was all of a sudden switching to metal straws like out of nowhere. I personally have had metal straws for like 5 years. It was kind of a huge thing in like a vegan community like a couple years ago. Like everyone was like drinking their smoothies with metal straws, so I kind of jumped on the train a couple years back. But now thankfully last year became like a huge trend with like the Save the Turtle movement. So that's amazing. So yeah, metal straws are amazing because obviously you don't have to use plastic every single time you buy a drink or sip a drink, so you can bring it to your coffee shop, or you can like have some at home like I do. Some people prefer glass straws. I just don't like anything that can like break easily, so I just I love my metal straws. I just make sure that I clean them thoroughly with the spoolie brush, and there's no worries there. There's never any gunk in there. I know that some people are worried about that with metal straws because you can't really see the gunk, but as long as you make sure that you clean it thoroughly, there's really no worries there. You can always double check inside. Alright, so number 4 is reusable Ziploc bags. So a couple years back, I think it was in 2016, there was a brand that like emerged. So Sasha, you've probably heard of them. They're like this reusable Ziploc bag company. It's actually made out of silicone, so it's basically like a silicone pouch that you can put leftover foods in, or anything like that, or even snack for work or for lunch. And what's great about them is that again, they're reusable over and over and over. You can wash them in the dishwasher. You can even put them in boiling water if you like baking stuff or cooking stuff in it. The stasher bags are definitely a cool alternative to Ziploc bags, so I would definitely get on that if you can, because yeah, again, it's gonna reduce your plastic consumption. The fifth thing I want to talk about is dish towels. So dish towels again is a great swap that in turn is gonna save you money. You can find dish towels at the dollar store again, and yeah, every time you are wiping your counters and anything like that, you don't always have to use the paper towels that are quite costly, honestly. Like the bag of like 5 paper towels can run you like $6, $7, $8. So really making sure that you buy a couple dish towels that you can cycle through in a wash and clean them once in a while. really saves you money in the long run. So the sixth tip I want to talk about is water bottles. I know, again, this is a really basic tip, so if you are just starting out, your water bottle will be this first swap I would suggest. Yeah, definitely swap that out as soon as possible. Plastic bottles that are reusable, again, are a little bit better, but once again, I would go towards something that's a little bit more sustainable, like a glass water bottle or metal. I love these types of water bottle that are like double insulated because it keeps your drink cold or it keeps your drink warm. What's great about these is that you can drop them and they're not going to break like something like glass, so a huge advantage. Yeah, really good to have these. And the last tip I want to share in the kitchen category is disposable bamboo utensils. So there's going to be some situations or some events sometimes that you really want that convenience. You don't necessarily want to, you know, take out all your utensils from your house and like house a party and like have those utensils, because it's a lot of cleaning and sometimes you don't really want that. And there's such things as disposable bamboo utensils. So I like the ones that are like quite thick and like waxed and coated. Disposable bamboo utensils are more of like really a raw wooden you know, utensils. So they're really thin, they're not quite as durable because they're really not meant to be. And yeah, you can easily get those on Amazon and you can have them to host parties or like host events or weddings. And the thing about them is that they are not plastic, so after that you can even like compost them. You can get rid of them like really guilt-free. So swap number 8 and 9 are going to be about periods. So I'm going to talk about Panty liners and the Diva cup. And if you don't know, Diva cup is really just a silicone cup that you use for your period to collect your flow. And yeah, they're really nice and convenient. You don't have to change them as often, and I believe they don't cause a risk of a shock syndrome, I believe so. So yeah, they're really nice, and again, they're reusable, they're eco-friendly, so that's an easy swap you can do. They are a little bit more expensive up front. I believe the one Diva cup runs for about $30 Canadian, but again, over time it is an investment and it's gonna save you money instead of buying tampons over and over and over. Second swap for your period is gonna be panty liners. So this was an incredibly easy swap for me to do. Again, penny liners are disposable, so you use like maybe one every day during your flow, or maybe some people even like to wear them every single day. And yeah, they're not really good to use, obviously, and something like a cloth panty liner that you can easily hand wash and reuse over and over is going to save you tons of money overall. So I think about a pack of 4 for about $12, so you know, $3 each. It's kind of expensive, but over time I don't have to buy the disposable one over and over and over. So then the last tip I'm going to share with you is bamboo toothbrushes. So again, this is probably a swap that you already know because bamboo toothbrushes were a huge craze like back in 2018 and 2019, and I feel like now they're becoming more and more and more of a household staple. Less and less people are using plastic ones. But yeah, if you still haven't changed your toothbrush, that's an easy swap you can do. You can easily find those at any drugstore nowadays because they're so popular. But yeah, that's an easy way to, again, make sure that you buy something that is biodegradable, so you can biodegrade the brush and then make sure that you put the bristles in the trash. So that was it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the 10 tips I have for you. I know, again, that these tips kind of seemed a little bit more basic if you already are advanced on this journey, but these tips were mostly aimed towards people who are very beginner and just want to know how they can get their foot in the eco-friendly movement. Let me know down below if you have any more tips that maybe I missed or something. And yeah, that's all I have for today. Make sure that you like this video and also subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.